Told us that wealth was locked behind boardroom doors that we would never enter. That freedom was preserved. So they told us that wealth was locked behind boardroom doors that we would never enter. That freedom was preserved for the privileged, the connected, and the already rich. But let me tell you something, that was a lie. See, we are the generation that's rewriting the rule book. See, we don't need $1 million fund. We don't need a landlord's permission. But what we do need is a blueprint, y'all. That's exactly what I'm about to lay down. This is Airbnb Pro Tips, and I am your host, Earl McCray. Every week, we're breaking down real game from real entrepreneurs on how to launch, automate, and scale that Airbnb business. We're giving you the strategies, the money moves, and the mindset shifts that will separate those from the dreams, from those who are executing on those dreams. Here, we celebrate the wins, both big and small. Here, we talk to real entrepreneurs, the one that took action and changed their lives. Here, we're giving you the blueprint so that you can stop watching and start building. So, if you're ready to tap into your God-given ability, to turn knowledge into passive income, to create a system that works for you instead of you working for it. Hey, welcome home. Knowledge. This is where transformation begins. This is where faith meets execution. This is where you level up your Airbnb game. This is Airbnb Pro Tips. All right, episode 81, getting ready to kick off. Episode 81. Here we go.
Welcome to a life of abundance. Today we are stepping into a mindset of prosperity, financial success, and limitless opportunities. You are not here by accident. You are here because you are meant for greatness. The power to attract wealth is within you. You are stepping into a reality where abundance flows effortlessly, where success follows you in everything you do.
We will start shortly. Episode 81. Airbnb Pro Tips. All right, Airbnb Pro Tips, episode 81. Let's get started. Mic check. How's my mic? Who's on board? Mic check, mic check. Now let's start with the monologue. Let's go. So they told us that wealth was locked behind boardroom doors that we would never enter. That freedom was preserved for the privileged, the connected, and the already rich. But let me tell you something. That was a lie. See, we are the generation that's rewriting the rule book. See, we don't need $1 million fund. We don't need a landlord's permission. But what we do need is a blueprint, y'all. That's exactly what I'm about to lay down. This is Airbnb Pro Tips, and I am your host, Earl McCray. Every week, we're breaking down real game from real entrepreneurs on how to launch, automate, and scale that Airbnb business. We're giving you the strategies, the money moves, and the mindset shifts that will separate those from the dreams from those who are executing on those dreams. Here, we celebrate the wins, both big and small. Here, we talk to real entrepreneurs, the one that took action and changed their lives. Here, we're giving you the blueprint so that you can stop watching and start building. So, if you're ready to tap into your God-given ability to turn knowledge into passive income, to create a system that works for you instead of you working for it, hey, welcome home. This is where transformation begins. This is where faith meets execution. This is where you level up your Airbnb game. This is Airbnb Pro Tips. All right, episode 81, Airbnb Pro Tips. Let's get into it. All right, mic check. Let me see if I got any of my team in place to fill some of these excellent questions I got. So who's in place? Look at here. All right. Dante, my man, are you working hard or hardly working, brother?
Always working hard, Earl. How you doing, man?
I love it, man. I love it. Well, listen, man, it's just you and me, man. So we just gonna jump into it, brother. Talk to me about the wins since we spoke last, man. What's been going on?
So, actually, today, or it was actually last night, I got a contract signed. So,
Brother,
very
ching,
grateful
ching,
about
ching,
that.
ching, ching. Ring the bell, baby. Ring the bell. That's what
Yeah,
I'm talking
man.
about.
Thank you, thank
What
you.
city, what state?
It's in Houston. It is a smaller property. It's a 1-1, but it does have great potential in that area.
Okay.
So I'm ready to work and just get that off the ground. But I just got it signed yesterday. So
Well, that's great, man, because I think today's show, um, some of the things I've been sharing out in terms of things that are in the news cycle, I'm gonna take a one step further and kind of pull back the curtain and share out how I've implemented some of the things that are going to be impactful to you on a short term basis as you get this listing ready to go live. So I hope you take a notes if you can, or just hit the record button when you get a chance, because you'll definitely be able to use this stuff down in the short term.
yes, sir. I'm ready to
Yeah,
learn,
that's good,
man.
man. Well,
Thank you,
now
thank you.
without being too detailed, what can you anticipate turning by way of the BnB analyzer?
So basically with the numbers, I should be able to at least make like a minimum. I want to say like lower because I don't want to say something and then it's not true. But
No,
I
no, no.
should I should at least be making like 500 every month off of it. So
So I think a
that
better way for me to frame the question was this: what was the split that you were able to negotiate?
because this is my first one when it comes to like actual property management, because I did rental arbitrage in the past.
Yeah.
I agreed to do 15% just to like get my feet wet again. So
Okay, for sure. I get that.
yes, sir.
15%. Okay. And per the analyzer, what was the annual number the property was looking to generate?
About I believe it said like 40.
Okay.
Just yeah, so it's not the craziest number. However, I'm getting my feet wet again, and I'm just excited for the opportunity. And
Of
he
course.
also has like other properties as well. So
There we
I
go.
I have to prove myself with this one, and then hopefully in the future I could get more from him.
Yeah. Well, again, that's how we build, man. That's how we build. Good stuff, man. Glad to hear, man. Glad to hear. All right, before I jump in and share mine, because man, I'll be telling you all my stuff. Let me go ahead and see if anybody else is jumped on. Okay, so it's just you and me. So I'm gonna share it. I'm gonna share it. Um, I think my big win, we didn't have the pro tips community last week because my wife and I were in Dallas, Texas at a multifamily conference. And so there's the business wins and then the personal wins. I'll go with the personal first. So my wife and I, we had a chance by way of this conference to go see the Dallas Cowboys Stadium. The gentleman that hosted the conference actually has connects with the owner of the Dallas Cowboys. So he's up there. That's why he's up there with a billionaire, right? So we didn't go. Instead, we opted to hang out and fellowship and have connection with my son who's in Houston, Texas, and his lady friend lives in Dallas. So he drove down to kind of be in the conference with us, and then we got a chance when we were not in class, kind of connect with her. And I gotta be honest with you, man. I told my wife, man, this young lady seems like she's a keeper. I mean, she checked all the boxes. And Dante, this is the cherry on top, right? So the conference ended um or excuse me, sorry. Conference ended Saturday about 7 p.m. And then there was obviously a happy hour and stuff like that. We got up the next day and our son and his lady friend took us to church. I said, wow, okay, this
She's a
this young lady,
keeper.
he loves the Lord too. Wait a minute. So on a personal note, I'm still sky high. Got a chance to build, that relationship with my son and his lady. We don't know where this goes. I mean, 23, 24, y'all know. um, but that was cool. And then on the business side, it's humbling. It's humbling. In the 10x BnB community, we have people in every place in the journey. You got some people with 20 properties, some people with 2 properties, some people with no property, but we're all heading the same direction. Well, the same could be said about this multifamily conference I went to. I got people who are making 60,000, 600,000, 6 million, 60 million, but we're all in the same room, right? Trying to go and grow. So it was great to network. It was great to kind of make the connection. It was great to, hear that thin line between faith and fear exists in every level. So truly, that
Amen.
was my
For
that
real,
was my
for real.
win. Yeah, that was my win. So I'll share that. All right. So by way of um what I thought was worthy to share, and I thought this would be timely for you, I'm just gonna open up some of the stuff that's been in the crock pot of my mind that I wanted to share out today. So you should be seeing, hopefully, my YouTube page, and I'm gonna go to some of the videos I've had a chance to curate um that I think will be timely. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna share out three specific videos, and then I'm gonna open up my back office, Dante, and Lord willing, this will be helpful for you. But let's open up this first video right here.
Yes, sir. Sounds good.
Okay.
Should you be using the Airbnb photo tour to display your photo gallery as an Airbnb host? My recommendation is yes, and I'm going to tell you 2 reasons why. In 2025, RankBreeze did a study comparing listings that use the photo tour and those that do not, and those that use the photo tour had a higher occupancy rate and a higher booking rate. The Airbnb algorithm doesn't punish you necessarily if you don't use the photo tour, but the reason Airbnb came out with that, and I know hosts hated it and I hated it, some still hate it, but it is what it is because then you have a more complete listing. So if you don't know how to do visual storytelling, if you don't know how to arrange your photos, some of the listings were all over the place and it was causing a bad guest experience. So Airbnb said, how can we make this a better experience for the guests? And how can we help these hosts tell a better story? So they decided to come out with the photo tour. The second reason that you want to use the Airbnb photo tour is because it gives you another opportunity to add amenities to each individual room. So if you've got some unique spaces that have some really cool amenities, you can add those in the photo tour. When you're setting up your photo tour and you're putting your photos in a specific room, over on the side, you can check off all the different amenities that that room has to offer. So it's again, just a great way to showcase all of the amenities that you have. It's just another space to do that. If you haven't switched over to the Airbnb photo tour, I would say give it a try. It might help increase your occupancy rate and your booking rate. Should you be using the Airbnb photo tour to display your photo?
So let's talk about this for a second. Before I open up my back office, Dante, come off of me and just share with me what your thoughts were on that quick article.
So my thoughts on the video that we just watched was basically the way the platform is now. They want to use like a storytelling aspect based on like just providing an experience. Um, Back in the day when Airbnb first started, it used to just be putting heads and beds, but now it's more of like an experience. So I feel like them doing that just helps the algorithm for us as hosts to be able to get more bookings and make more money because we're giving the storytelling aspect of the property, not just saying here's the kitchen, here's the bathroom, here's the master bedroom, things like that.
Absolutely. So I'm in the process of opening my back office, and I want to show you how we would actually apply that concept. And I'm gonna use my best friend, which is AI. So I'm gonna open up 2 browsers, and I'm gonna go toggle back and forth between both of them. All right. And so let me get first things first. I'm in my AI, and I have a couple of prompts. All right, so this is my BnB analyzer prompt. I don't need that. This is my hospitable and price lab prompt. Don't really need that. Okay, let me find the right prompt. Okay, I'm still looking. Okay, I got an idea. Let me put in the address of the property that just went live so you guys have an idea of what it is that I'm talking about. Okay, so we have a property that just went live in Cibolo, Texas. So there There it is. All right, Cibolo, Texas. All right. And so what it is, I'm going to do is just throw this address into ChatGPT and it should bring up where I was working at when I was working. And you guys are going to see how we customize these photos using the power of AI. Here it is, photos analysis and breakdown. You guys are going to appreciate this. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. That's what I named it. Photo analysis breakdown. Okay. Beautiful. All right. So I'm back into chat or to my listing. And so here's where it's talking about the photo tour. So the photo tour, you can curate all your photos by space, living room, kitchen, dining room area, bedroom area, bed 1, bed 2, bed 3, bed 4, bath 1, bath 2, bath 3, patio, laundry area. Okay, so I am actually going to take a shot at the exterior photos. I'm not sure if I did this for all of my photos, but I probably tried. Okay. Now, what it is that, yeah, there you go. What it is that you're going to see is this. Not only do you want to curate it, you want to have a caption. And so this caption says, Cozy Family Retreat by an award-winning STR host, fully equipped kitchen, modern amenities, private backyard awaits, the perfect spot to make lasting memories. Enjoy your stay. Thank you, AI, for doing all of that. I didn't do any of that, Dante. AI did it all.
That's really smart, bro. And it
And
looks good too.
yeah, man. And for every photo, it's gonna blow you away though. For every photo, you can add an amenity. So, okay, so what amenities I'm gonna do? So this is the outside area. So I'm going to add a barbecue. Done. What else can I add? Backyard. Done. What else can I add? I'm just gonna really just go through it and see what corresponds to the photos. And this is a great way not to miss the amenities and you rate higher on the algorithm. Done. All right. So I'm gonna back out of this listing because this is one of my current listings. So I know it's stellar. I'm gonna go to one of my old listings when I was just trying to figure things out. Didn't know what I didn't know. Let's open this one. Got one called Heavenly. What I call this? This is one of my favorites from my traveling nurses. Healing Haven, 3 bedrooms, 5 minutes from General Hospital. Now, I'm going to go real time and show you how I leverage the AI because I'm not even sure I have captions for all of these because this was such a long time ago. Okay. All right. So look, I can tell you right now, we're gonna have fun with this. Okay. Oh, okay. I do have some captions. Find your comfort zone when this roomy living room idea for both relaxing and entertaining. The Roku Smart TV offers endless viewing options, making it a perfect place to enjoy your stay. All right, that's not too bad. I'm gonna go to the next photo because I have a suspicion I may have used the same caption. I did. I used the same caption for multiple photos because I didn't know what I didn't know. But let me change this now. So here's what I'm doing. Okay. I got my photo. Photo's not, terrible. It's not great either. It's just this is a midterm rental. It's an accommodation for a traveling nurse. So I didn't over decorate it because my average nightly rate has to be low enough so they can afford it, make their money, send it back home. Okay. So, but here's what I'm going to do now. I'm gonna use my snippet tool and I'm going to snip this photo. Okay. I snipped the photo. I'm gonna save it to my desktop and I'm gonna come, it's saved to my desktop. Now I'm gonna come to my AI. All right. And here's the prompt I'm gonna use. I'm gonna upload the photo. And I'm not sure if you've done this yet, Dante, on your AI, but you can actually upload photos, upload documents, and ask the AI to read the document.
I have
So,
before.
all right, cool. So here's my prompt. Got the document uploaded. Here's my prompt. Hey, ChatGPT, I want you to act as an award-winning STR operator and a property manager. Uh, Based on the image uploaded, I want you to create a captivating, warm, and an inviting caption of 250 characters or less. Please confirm you understand the task. All right, a couple things to note. For me, in my AI, I work best if I can just turn the microphone on and just data dump. That's what I call it. The AI is smart enough to figure out what's relevant and what's not. So I data dump, I have my caption, I hit return. Let's see what comes back. Said, got it. I understand. Here's a warm, inviting 250 word captions or less. Relax in our cozy nook, original wood trim, soft floral love seat, warm glow, perfect for morning coffee, evening reads, and quiet conversations. What? Welcome home. Dante, talk to me.
Fire.
I would not come up with this on my own. Not a chance. So I put that in there, easy peasy, and I had 87 characters to go. Come on. All right. Let's take a look at some other photos. All right. Sleeping amenities. Oh, hold on now. I don't think I have my sleep. So I have, see, because you could have missed some of your amenities. I have an air mattress in the space. So now I got there. Privacy information. Share space. Guests might share the space with the host. No, they don't share with me. Amenities. Is there air conditioning? There isn't, but there's a ceiling fan. There's air conditioners in the rooms. Books to read, yes. Heat, yes. TV, yes. So boom. So those are amenities I might have missed. Okay. Accessibility features. I don't really have mine as set up for anyone with um American Disabilities Act. I don't have it set up in that way. But that's the living room. Let's move to the kitchen now. Okay. All right. I'm gonna do the same thing. Okay. After a busy day at work, enjoy the convenience of a fully equipped kitchen with microwave, range, sink, oven, refrigerator, coffee maker, cookware, bakeware, and a disposal. You can easily to prepare a favorite meal, free coffee included. Now, do I have the same caption as the other photos? I do. I got the exact same caption. So we're gonna ramp it up. We're gonna take another photo, a screenshot of the photo. We're gonna download it to our computer. Then we're gonna go back over to our favorite AI, upload the photo. And then we're gonna turn on the microphone and talk. Here we go. Hey, ChatGPT, you did such an amazing job with the last photo. Please repeat the task with this new uploaded photo. I don't know about you, Dante, but my ChatGPT likes when I give it praise.
Same here. I think it's very, very important to be nice to ChatGPT.
That's right, because it nice back to us. All right, let's see what comes back, though. Got it. I understand. Here, right. Guest ready kitchen with coffee bar, sunny dining room nick, clean gas range, perfect for family breakfast or cozy dinners. Welcome home, cook, relax, enjoy. Man, I needed a drink of cold water. That was such a good little caption. And Dante, most people think that these captions are not a big deal, but I gotta tell you, if you scope out the competition, anybody who's kicking it, who's fully booked, who's on the top 2 pages, they don't miss this. The amateurs, the listings that you and I are taking over for people who have been on the space for a while but not making money, they miss these little things. But we're not going to. All right. So I'll pull back the curtains on that. I want to encourage everybody who's in the Airbnb space, if you're not currently doing that, please consider doing it because it's going to make a big deal in your business. All right. So let's go to another short video I created and how you can optimize it. So let's go here.
The 3-point profitability test framework. 1. Cover the rent in 10 nights, break-even rule. If the nightly rate doesn't allow you to hit the landlord's rent mortgage within the first 7-10 nights, the property is too risky. You want the rest of the month to be profit, not just catching up. 1. Safety margin, cash flow cushion. Once the rent is covered, there must be enough margin left to cover operating costs, cleaning, supplies, utilities, platform fees. If it takes too long to cover fixed costs, profit becomes inconsistent and unpredictable. 1. Scalability, replicable system. If a deal doesn't meet the test, scaling becomes impossible. You'll always be in catch-up mode. Passing deals that don't fit ensures you have capacity and cash flow to take on stronger, more profitable opportunities. Final word from Earl. The STR game isn't built on wishful thinking. It's built on math that works and systems that scale. When a property clears rent by day 8, you've got room to breathe, reinvest, and build momentum. When it doesn't, you're playing catch-up all month, and that's not sustainable. Properties that cash flow early in the month, operational systems that remove friction, clear criteria for scaling, no guessing, no hoping, data-driven decisions that keep you ahead of the curve. This is why discipline matters. It's not about saying no to deals, it's about saying yes to the right ones. Want to partner? I've built a JV partner toolkit that gives us a shared playbook. Whether you're a boots-on-the-ground operator or a capital partner ready to enter the space, this toolkit ensures we speak the same language and move fast on vetted deals. Tap in and I'll send it your way. Let's turn solid math into scalable wealth, together. The 3-point profitability test framework. 1.
So real quick, let's look into a couple of deals that I recently was working on, and they didn't pass this test. So people have a better idea of what it is that we're looking at. So I'm gonna go to one of my tools called BnB Analyzer. Open this up. BnB Analyzer. Log in. All right. Let me see past reports. Past reports. All right. Pull up a report that I just ran here in Rochester, and it didn't work. Okay. Okay. We're gonna view this report. Okay. All right. So here's what I want you to see. Okay. I want you to pay attention to something called average daily rate. Average daily rate. Average daily rate is the amount of income an individual can anticipate being able to bill a guest for a night stay. Okay. And so what I found is in this particular property, when I was basically saying, will it make sense? Um, I had it set to the intelligent range, because the truth is, once I saw the photos, it wasn't an 80 percentile place. It wasn't a 90 percentile place. In fact, if I could be honest, the way it was decorated, it really would have been closer to a 50 percentile place. Dante, you ever experienced any reports like that? 50 percentile?
Yes, I have. It's more
Okay.
of like the unmotorized type of properties.
Right. This is like no frills. They haven't done a single thing to it. And because they haven't done anything to it, you gotta showcase best case, but also worst case. So my best case was 220 a month, y'all. My worst case, excuse me, 220 a night. My worst case is 162 a night. Now here's what I want you guys to track. The landlord is paying $2,373. $2,373. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. I am gonna take a screenshot of that. I'm going to save it to my desktop. And then I'm going to take a screenshot of my average daily rate. And I'm going to save that. All right, so both of those things are done. 2 screenshots. All right, I'm going to go back to my AI. And now I'm going to open up my market analysis tab. Okay. I'm going to upload those 2 photos. All right. Now, one of the photos has the average daily rate. The other photo has the amount of rent the landlord is requiring. Okay, so those are uploaded. Now, here's the prompt I'm going to use. Okay, Chat GPT, I need you to analyze the uploaded images. One is the average nightly rate, and the other is the monthly rent the landlord is currently expecting. What I want your analysis to tell me is based on that rent rate and based on the nightly rate, can I achieve the monthly rent rate in 10 days or less based on dividing the rent by the average nightly rate? I need to determine if this is a worthwhile property to prospect. Dante, what you think is gonna happen before I hit analyze?
I think the answer is going to be no. I think it's going to take longer than 10 days.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see what the AI comes back with. Talk to me. Talk to me. Okay. For our good people at home, let me let my AI talk to you.
Perfect. Let's break this down clearly. From your screenshots, average nightly rate, $162. Landlord's monthly rent expectation, $2,373. Step 1. How many nights needed to cover rent? Nights needed, monthly rent. Nights needed equals frac 262, approx 14.65. So you'd need about 15 nights booked to cover the landlord's rent. Step 2, can you cover rent in 10 days or less? If you wanted to cover rent in 10 days, the property would need a nightly rate of at least 233.73, 10 was 237 per night. But the current ADR is only $162, which is too low to reach $2,373 in 10 days. Step 3, occupancy reality check. Current average occupancy equals 56%, 17 nights per month booked. At 162 to 17 equals $2,754. You do exceed the landlord's rent, barely. Try $381 margin before expenses. However, it takes demonstrative 15 booked nights, not 10. Analysis conclusion. The property can either rent in 10 days or less based on the $162 ADR. With current occupancy, 56%, 17 nights next month, it covers rent but leaves a slim margin before utilities, cleaning, and management costs. To make this a worthwhile prospect, you'd either need to 1. Negotiate the rent down below $2,000, or 2. Improve the ADR closer to 200 plus with better staging, pricing strategy, or targeting peak demand. Do you want me to model a best case versus realistic case profit scenario, e.g. after cleaning fees, utilities?
Dante, come off and you talk to me. What can you share with the people back home?
The math ain't adding up. That's simple, you know. When it comes to um trying to get it for 10 nights or less, it's not profitable. Even though you can be profitable within 15 days, that's still not the philosophy that you're sticking by. So with that being said, it's not a smart investment. You gotta go with what works. So if what's working for your philosophy is making rent in 10 days or less, then that's what you have to stick by. So anything else is just unacceptable.
I love it. I love it. I love it because here's the thought. Are we going to be opportunistic or are we going to be disciplined? Because most people who are disciplined are making money. But not everybody who are opportunistic are making money. So the goal really isn't for the landlord to be able to get his money back. It's for you and I, the operator, the one who's doing the hosting, to be able to get enough of a return to make this even worthwhile. And I got to tell you, a lot of the people that, I work with and I mentor and I'm man, they're just so freaking opportunistic. They can't see the forest for the trees. You have to be disciplined in order to stay in this game. I know a lot of people that start, but don't finish. All right. We're gonna do one more thing. We're gonna even ask ChatGPT at best case scenario, 220 a night. Is there an opportunity? So let's go. Okay, ChatGPT, rerun my analysis if we were achieving $220 a night for our average nightly rate. And let me know what the new analysis comes back with. What's your thoughts? You think it's gonna work, Dante?
Well, it already started going, so no. Yeah.
All right, let's see.
Got it. Let's rerun the numbers with your new ADR equals $20. Has step 1, nights needed to cover rent. Nights needed, monthly rent, nightly rate. Nights needed 2373, approx 10.8 nights. So at $220 per night, you'd need about 11 nights to cover rent. Step
Done. 11 nights at the best case scenario. We walk away, y'all. Walk away. Even if they're gonna give it to us, just like gift, we walk away. Because it takes just as much time to have $100,000 annual property service to have a $20,000 K property service. It's the same amount of work, y'all. One is just going to generate way more revenue than the other. And your time is your time. Any other closing thoughts before I close this conversation, Dante?
Oh, sir.
Okay. All right. All right. I think I'm gonna jump into this, and this is gonna have a direct impact for you because this is something that you're gonna be wanting to do immediately. Have you done anything with the Hostco store yet?
No, I haven't.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna talk about this. Here we go. Uh,
Hey, Earl, how do we set up one of those in-home guest stores you keep mentioning?
I got you. If you're looking to boost revenue, elevate the guest experience, and stand out from the competition, adding a virtual storefront with the Hostco is one of the smartest moves you can make. Let me break it down for you. Step 1. Create your free Hostco account at thehost.co. Step 2. Link your property listing. Hostco generates a custom storefront URL for you. Step 3. Add your items and services. Snacks, drinks, wine, s'mores kits, in-home services like massage, private chef, or experience upsells like late checkout, early check-in, romantic setups. Step 4. Customize availability. You control which items are listed, when they're visible, and purchase timing. Step 5. When guests order, you get notified automatically. Vendors get separate emails with delivery details. Step 6. Share your link in welcome guides, check-in emails, or QR codes at your property. Guests discover and book upsells they never knew existed. Zero tech headaches. Hostco builds everything for you. Earn more from every stay without raising your base rate. Turn your rental into a revenue machine, one guest upgrade at a time. Final word from Earl. The STR game is evolving, and the winners are the ones who offer more than just a place to sleep. So if you want to earn more per guest without raising your base rate, setting up your Hostco store is a no-brainer. Need help curating your first store or automating your messaging flow? Tap in. I'll walk you through it step by step. Let's turn your rental into a revenue machine, one guest upgrade at a time. EP.
Hey, Earl, how do we set up one of
okay, so let's start at the beginning. Let's Google host.co. Host.co. Okay. All right. And if you get past the sponsors, you'll see something. It's called the Hostco. You open that up. Okay. And then obviously you want to create an account. I've done that. So I'm going to hit log in. Okay. So these are my virtual stores, and it will give you a monthly total of what your store has generated for the month. Okay. So for the month, my stores have generated nothing. I thought one store just did what was it? Delamain. I thought Delamain just generated some money. It's neither here or there. Let me view store. Okay. All right. So this is what it looks like inside your store. Okay. Small things like welcome guest book. That's no cost there. All right. You want to do a guest book. You want to require, not request though, require rental damage protection. They pay $30. And you now have a double, it's like having double dental insurance, right? Your wife has dental insurance, you got dental insurance, but you under her coverage, you have double dental insurance. So if something is excessive, you got the coverage. Early check-in. Oh, I love this. You want an early check-in? Let me check with my cleaner. No problem. All right. If you want to add, Dante, if you want to add that amenity, go to my virtual store and go ahead and download it. Oh, they go in. Oh my God, $50 for 2 hours? Man, I guess I really don't want to check in. Oh my God, that would save me so much time. I ain't got to hang out with at the airport. Let me go ahead and spend that $50. It's all about value, right, Dante? If it's important to them and they value it,
Yes, sir.
yeah. You know, it's an additional. I did valet parking when I was in Dallas. That was an additional charge. I don't care. I wanted the convenience. People love their fur baby. So we provide pet requests, $50. Late checkout, $50. Extra guest, $50. A massage. You want a massage? We got a local vendor will do $200 for an experience. Now, here's the crazy thing, Dante. When you build your virtual store, it's gonna ask you to give it an address, because based on the address you give it, it's gonna look around and see which of these amenities are already in the area. Not unlike, check this out, 45-minute private yoga session, up to 4 people, 220. This is exactly what the Airbnb experiences are doing. Yeah, we don't get paid none of that. We don't get paid none of that. Okay. All right. So I have a store. All right. I want to actually go back. So how do I actually create this store? I simply, after I create a store, after I create an account, it says add an account. All right. Now, what I do is I put in the name of the space that I'm talking about. I put in US. I put in my state's name, very important. Then I put in the zip code, and then it's going to track what services are near your zip code, and it will populate those services. Okay. And then you can write a little description. Sometimes I don't, sometimes I do. I don't remember. And then your store is created. So I have a store for every one of my active properties. Okay. All right. So, and it will, which products do I forgot? I'm not reminding me. And it'll also do your payouts. So let me go to payouts. I haven't been here in a while. And so Stripe account, but where's my history? That's not super important at this point. I guess the important thing is, so once you create the host code, step number 2 is now we're going to go back to our messaging. So you use Hospitable, right, Dante?
I don't, but I need to.
Okay. So there's 3 levels. Okay. You want to log in at the host account. That's the cheapest level. All right. Once you get 3 or more properties, you want to elevate to the professional account. Once you get 10 or more properties, you want to go into mogul. Okay. The more properties you have, because they basically give you a base rate. It's not per property, it's basically a base rate up to a certain number of properties. That makes sense? And then
Yes,
so
sir.
you want to actually do this as soon as you can, because you're gonna properties going live. So you create an account. Okay. Now for every property, there's a certain number of messages. We call them guest experiences. So I'm going to go into my inbox for a second. Okay. I'm going to go to an active guest. And I want to go to all of the automated messages that have gone out on my behalf. Now, automated messages are messages that I didn't send. The system sent them automatically. So let's go here. July 24th, the system automatically accepted the booking. And this automated message went out. It says, so-and-so, thanks for booking. Please note that this is an automated message. I am currently working with other guests at the moment, but I will respond shortly. Here's some commonly asked questions. So number 1, your reservation dates. All right. Number 2, the parking situation. Number 3, ding, 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 rental damage insurance. And more importantly, this is the website that they have to go to for virtual store. Okay. All right. Number 4, local attractions. They're pulling this right from my Airbnb listing. Number 5, the room layout. All right. Number 6, early check-in, late checkout. Again, I'm letting them know in advance it's available. They go to my virtual store for that add-on. Number 7, luggage. Number 8, pets. Again, if you're going to have a pet, I need to know the number of pets, the weight, the breed, the age. Is it potty trained? And no, if you have not already paid the pet fee, there is a per pet fee for your stay. Sometimes people want to bring multiple pets and they forget it is per pet at $50. And here again, the link for the host code. Okay. So that is my first automated message. All right. Let's go back to the history. Let's go now. Now, July 24th. All right. Now, on the same day, July 24th, a second automated message went out. And this is all of this is you're building into your hospitable platform. And again, I can show you definitely how to do it step by step, but I'm just kind of showing you the end result right now so I can whet your appetite on getting started.
Yes,
All
sir.
right. So what did it happen? So they did a question to me and the system answered it automatically. It says, hello, thank you for everything. Everything should be covered through the insurance. So please include the rental damage. No, I don't need early check-in. Pets, yes. I have 2 mixed breed rescue, 65-pound, very old. And the other is 65 to 70 pounds. He is 4 years old and potty trained, but will cage and be ready for the stay. So this automatically went out and said, thanks so much for reaching out. While standard check-in begins at 4 and early check-in is late, might be possible. It depends on my cleaner's schedule. If your booking is confirmed, not sure why the system generated that. They don't need early check-in. Okay. And maybe, now here's the funny thing, Dante. I'm looking at this after the fact. They generated this, but I never sent this message because it doesn't really match what their request was. Okay, so it pulled it up because this is AI, right? It pulled it up that they were talking about early check-in. And so it came back with a reply for early check-in, and it was waiting on me to send it. And I never did. So that's interesting. Let's go back. And again, what's exciting is it does a lot of the heavy lifting for you, but it's like a gauge on your dashboard. It'll tell you that you're going over the speed limit, but it's not going to brake for you. So you got to kind of be involved with that. Okay. So this is a pre-automated message here, 1 week before check-in. Okay. Let's let them know what to expect 1 week before. And then another message goes out. 4 hours before check-in. Check-in instructions. And again, I do a YouTube with a video so people remember how to use my locks. And then again, here's my host code one more time. Because in this situation, they had not paid the rental damage. And the next message they get, And by the way, you see how much this person's donated to my family charity, Dante? You see what I highlighted? Or maybe you haven't seen it. God is good. That's all I'm trying to say. God is good. So let me stop there because I see we're at the top of the hour. What questions do you have on hospitables or host code, Dante? And maybe you're good. Maybe you have no question.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Yep.
Okay, okay. I did see the number you highlighted. I was saying, yeah, you blessed. For sure. Um, my first question is for Hostco. So I know it's a free account, right?
Yep.
But is there a monthly subscription once you plug in everything?
No,
Like,
man, because they're getting their percentage and they give you a little piece. So here's what I didn't show you. Hostco actually, I don't actually know if I want to show it online, but it pays you. So I
okay,
mean, I don't know if I did under emphasize that all of these services they get their percentage, but they pay you a percentage for being the connector.
okay, that's
Yeah,
good. That's good to know.
yeah, it's crazy good.
Yes, sir.
And yeah, I don't know why my payout is
You
okay.
you don't gotta show me online. If
Yeah, no,
anything,
no. Yeah, I don't even want to show you online.
yeah, yeah, I understand.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, that's really like the only question I have now. As the onboarding process goes, if I have any more questions, I'll definitely reach out to you. And
Sounds good.
then, yeah, well, I'll keep you updated from there. But this
Sounds
is
real.
the first of many. I'm very grateful.
Amen, man. Amen. Well,
Yes,
I'm
sir.
excited, brother. Obviously, man, you've been diligent at the grind, and this is your due reward, brother.
I
All right, man.
appreciate that, man. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, man. Be blessed, man, and everybody out there who's checking us out virtually. Look, it is doable. Just my saying is, you just need to be a copycat, but make sure you're copying the right cats. That's the trick. Make sure you're copying the right cats. All that being said, you guys go ahead and be blessed, but more importantly, please be a blessing. Take care and God bless. All right. Bye bye.
Have a great night.